My name is Chase McCurdy. I'm a practicing artist born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've had the ability to study and practice in both Los Angeles, California, and in Europe. I'm here today as a judge or jury for the Impact Black History Month exhibition here at the Clark County Rotunda Gallery.
I'm Harold Bradford. I am a local artist here in Las Vegas. I've lived in Las Vegas for 35 years as art director and designer for Young Electric Sign Company, which I worked for them for over 26 years.
We had a youth category for our young people. We have an amateur category for those who are practicing in the arts who maybe don't consider themselves quote-unquote professionals in the rest. And we do have a professional category for those who've been practicing in a serious fashion for some time and exhibiting their work in other places.
But I am honored to be a part of it, and I think it's well represented. We have different varieties of different artists and so forth and so on. So this work will at least bring attention to the contribution of African American artists and also African American people in general.
And to put this on display is a great thing, and it means quite a bit, not only for the work itself and that most of the works touch on the Black experience, but just for the broad diversity of the work shown. Some that show individuals in portrait, some that show historical situations, some that are more abstract, touch on our imaginations as well as the rest.
What I tell my students is every day, you should spend at least a couple hours sketching. If you like to paint, So even reading also. You want to check out what other artists are doing, just because those things are there to encourage you, I believe.
When I see young people who are sharing their work publicly, who have the guts to do such, and who are spending the kind of time that it's very obvious looking at the work that it takes them to do, I'm hugely inspired. And if I could share with them one thing is just to continue practicing, for me is the greatest word, because it was such a great foundation already. The more practice, the sky's the limit. I haven't really come across too many spaces where our local government system is so engaged in the arts. And as you say, West Las Vegas, where I was able to present a show recently, to throughout the library spectrum. Darren and their team do a great job with the library district here. We're lucky. When we have our big art museum to fill the final gap, it'll be truly amazing. But in this stage, to have so many venues that meet people in this valley where they are with the arts, I think is invaluable and something that we're very lucky to have.
Of course, this here is also a mechanism to bring attention to the contribution of the African American contributions to this country. I just think it's important to be recognized year round.
It's great for someone like Mr. Bradford and I, whose work is more of what we consider the traditional, you say, representational, and where I work in a more what is considered contemporary, sometimes flirting on what's the abstract. But I think in the different ways the work looks externally, I think the work comes from very similar places. And I think that allows, because you'll see a combination of what seems abstract and what seems representational, but I think a through line is almost a sincerity of spirit, an authenticity of expression, if you will.
It's neat because we have different backgrounds in art. He's more contemporary, and I'm more of a traditional type artist. So with those two, it's kind of interesting when you're trying to judge to see, to pick out which piece is which or which piece that I like. We like it for different reasons, but all in all, it was great experience.